Elementary and secondary, my dear Watson. Students from elementary and high school joined forces to investigate a crime scene for Forensics Day today. TV20's Valere Thomas shows us how they solved the mystery.
Learning beyond the classroom, project-based learning, hands-on, seeing the world around you and applying it to beyond the classroom is the way to teach our kids science.
Eastside High School students assisted a group of fourth graders from Lake Forest Elementary School to solve the case of the stolen cookies for Forensics Day. They've learned techniques like fingerprint lifting, handwriting analysis, and blood typing.
So it kind of put an onus beyond the classroom, beyond a grade, beyond, something for themselves. It became something for someone else, and they just took a much greater interest in learning it.
After lunch, the staff told students that they will have cookies for dessert, but then they found out that the cookies were stolen, kicking off a student-led investigation where they got to spend the rest of the day figuring out who the suspect was, determining that Principal Shane Andrew was the culprit, but that he wasn't really guilty of theft.
We decided that it should be sort of a mistaken identity of a theft, and that it was going to be set up as if he stole the cookies, but in fact he was keeping them for safekeeping in his office. And he wrote a note. And the note, which was ripped partially off the door, so it looked like a ransom note instead of a note telling us where the cookies were. So it was a way to have a crime without having a crime.
A student enjoyed teaching the fourth graders on what he learned during forensics class.
For these kids to learn this already ahead of time, so when they do get to high school, it's like they already know it all. So today for them to learn stuff like this, it was a great thing to do.
Students walked throughout the campus to gather evidence and collect data.
We work as teams. Scientists always work as teams because you cannot be just one person on this big staff, which is very important in the sciences. It's a collaboration.
Forensics Day was supported through a Catalyst for Change grant provided by the Education Foundation. Reporting in Gainesville, Valere Thomas, TV20 News.